Good evening and welcome to the Poliscope, the flagship political and current affairs program on Dominion Television, Ibadan, your channel of choice, where inspiration meets entertainment. On this show, we bring you interesting and fascinating issues, trending stories, major stories, breaking ones across the political landscape. And of course, we bring you things that you need to know. This is that place where we analyze, we dissect the major stories and things that are happening in Nigeria. Samson Balogun is my name, and I say thank you for joining us on the show this evening. The political landscape in Nigeria has continued to shift. Nigerians across the globe are patiently waiting. What will be the fate of Nigerians as a country in the next general elections? What are the decisions to be made that has yet to be made? What should Nigerians do? And of course, what are the roles of the political stakeholders, the gladiators? As it stands, oppositions are joining themselves together, factions. And of course, the sands are shifting. Nigerians are beginning to ask questions. They are beginning to talk about the next step in the democratic space in Nigeria. So, if we practice true democracy, then the question is this administration currently trying to stifle the opposition in Nigeria? It's a big question, and it's one that is meant to be answered. And at the time when Nigeria is navigating complex political realities, questions about strength of our democracy, the vibrancy of opposition voices, and the direction of governance continue to dominate public discourse. So tonight, we take a deep dive into a critical national conversation: the state of the nation, democracy under pressure, or politics as usual. And joining us shortly is Honorable Dr. Lukman Akanbi, popularly known as Dollar. He is a 2027 APC aspirant for the Oyo State House of Assembly, Ibadan Southeast Constituency 2. He vied for the same ticket in the run-in to the 2023 general elections. But even after losing the ticket, he stayed put within the fold of the APC and supported his political party. So, stay with us as we explore the issues shaping our politics and the future of democracy in Nigeria. And shortly before we delve straight into the thick of things this evening, let's go on a quick break. And when we return, the show continues. We'll be back after this time out.
Live from the heart of the action. Welcome to the nerve center of Next Level Broadcasting.
This is the OB van, where the studio meets the street.
Equipped with cutting-edge cameras, crystal clear audio, real-time switching, and broadcast control, we don't just capture moments, we deliver the experience live.
Anywhere, anytime, from stadiums to red carpets, breaking news to buzzing festivals, weddings, birthdays, and all sorts of ceremonies. We bring the world to your screen in real time.
It's not just a van, it's a complete mobile production house, a command center, a broadcast beast.
This is more than a broadcast. This is the OB van difference. Live, loud, limitless.
Ready to go live? Like never before. Book the OB van today and take your event to the world. One powerful broadcast at a time.
To book, call 0705 506 1061 or 0916 101 1061. Email marketing@dominion.org.ng or visit our socials on Instagram @Dominion Broadcast.
Dominion Broadcast, your channel of choice.
So welcome back from that short break. The show is still the Poliscope on Dominion Television. So, Nigeria's political landscape is once again at a defining moment. Across party lines, tensions are rising, alignments are shifting, and ambitions are becoming more pronounced as the 2027 general elections gradually come into view. Now, within the APC, conversations around internal cohesion, leadership direction, and the balance between party discipline and democratic inclusion continue to generate debate. While the party remains a dominant force at the federal level, questions persist about internal democracy, candidate selection, the process, and how different voices within the party are managed. At the same time, opposition parties have raised concerns about shrinking political space, allegations of intimidation, and the broader implications for Nigeria's multi-party system. These developments have fueled a growing national conversation. So, is Nigeria's democracy evolving, or is it experiencing subtle pressures that could redefine political participation in Nigeria? So, beyond party politics, Nigerians are grappling with real-life challenges, economic pressures, governance expectations, and the demand of accountability. Citizens are more politically aware than ever, and there is an increasing call for transparency, responsiveness, and leadership that truly reflects the will of the people. In Oyo State, across the country, emerging political figures are stepping forward. More than ever, we have had numbers of people saying, I want to be governor of Oyo State. They have presented new ideas and seeking to connect with the grassroots. Among them is my guest this evening. We represent a new wave of political engagement within the APC. As we examine the state of the nation, one fundamental question remains: are these development signs of a maturing democracy or indicators of a system under strain? I have with me this evening Honorable Dr. Lukman Akambi. Good to have you in the studio.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Good to have you here. Yeah. You are a stakeholder in the APC.
Yes.
And you happen to be one of the strongest in your constituency. We'll talk about you much later. Okay. But let's talk about national politics. Your party, the APC, has been fingered for so many things. There are allegations against you from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and also the ADC. It seems like every political party that has a presidential candidate has a problem with your political party. Why so?
Thank you so much for that question. That is the trend that is going on in the country recently. And if you look at it very well, we'll say that it is all lies. And it is the effect of inability to take responsibility and inability to undo situations. Even when PDP was in government and APC or ACN even was
at that time, before the
opposition, there was no time that APC was clamoring that PDP is killing a party, because our leaders were objective. They had a very clear objective about what they intended to do at that time. And that was the reason why they went for a new party. They registered a new party and they make sure that all the loopholes were blocked. So imagine people that were clamoring, the gladiators from the opposition parties, they wanted to stage an opposition in Nigeria. And they are facing one of the best strategic politicians in Nigeria. And they went ahead to go and borrow a faulted car or bus to transport them to Aso Rock. It's not done that way. Do you get it? It is their inability to handle the situation. Let me tell you, ADC had nothing less than 12 litigations. Even the person that they said handed over the party to them, under the Constitution of Nigeria and the Constitution of that party, ADC, the tenure of the person lapsed 2013.
Yeah, by that time we would have spent 8
years. So you now expect someone that his tenure has lapsed for the past, like 2013 is almost 12 years now. So till now. So you now went to go and adopt such a party. So it is their deficiency and the lack of strategy. Do you get it? So in Nigeria, what we are saying now is that anybody that want to involve in politics must be sound, intellectual, and strategic.
Okay, let me now ask you, how would you describe the state of the nation politically in Nigeria right now?
Politically, that is what I'm saying, because it's showing that people that are claiming to be gladiators, they have less knowledge. And
are you saying they have less understanding of the game of politics?
Yes, because you know the politics they were doing before were jamboree. They just go to one party, contest. If they lose, they move to another party. They don't have the native intelligence and what we do to be able to undo a situation. You say this brother Peter Obi went to Labour Party, you cannot manage, okay, from ABGA, you cannot manage ABGA, you left ABGA, you went to PDP, you cannot handle the situation there, you left to Labour Party. Labour Party, you went to the Labour Party. Labour Party was a very formidable party, structured, everything.
Some said he built Labour Party because he brought his own force into the Labour Party.
That is a blatant lie, because Labour Party has been there for years and they have been running for election. They don't have problem. So going to that party, you destabilize the party and left the party again. So if you want to lead Nigeria, if you want to lead the nation, do you get it? You say politics is a game. Do you get it? And governance is strategy and more of administration. If you cannot administer, you cannot manage a party, you cannot govern a country. Do you get it? So how many people are in Labour Party? How many people are in ABGA? How many people are in PDP? We are talking of 200 million people in Nigeria. So if you cannot manage little numbers of people, very small numbers of people, so then you say you want to govern Nigeria. So it's going to be a difficult thing. What is happening now is that every party must sit right and sit tight. Do you get it? So if you're having almost 12 litigation in court, and you are saying INEC is interpreting something negatively, APC doesn't want anybody to be on ballot, that one is lie, because as I'm talking now, we still have nothing less than 21 political parties in Nigeria. So if ADC is not containing, you have problem with ADC, nobody owes your hands to move to.
Okay, let me put you on the spot and ask you this question, Honorable Lukman Akambi. Are you saying that when the chiefs are down, when the cameras are off, the ADC chieftains, they know the truth?
They know the truth. They know the truth.
They are just trying to play politics.
And you know,
and then
whenever we move to political dispensation like this, we call something Ibon Oshelu. Everybody will be shooting each other politically. So with blatant lies, they will be packaging it to be a real information just to divert
the attention of the people.
Yes, if you want to become a president, you cannot become a president through emotion blackmails. Do you get it? You come up with strategy, and you have to be serious with governance. It requires a lot of seriousness. Not just that you just wake up someday, blackmail someone, just be talking a lot of things just to emotional blackmail, so that people will have sympathy for you. They have, okay, the likes of all the gladiators, they have been in government, and we have then seen the best they have offered.
Rotimi Amechi was 2 times governor.
Every one of them, they have done their best.
He was minister under President
We have
Muhammadu
seen them.
Buhari.
So now coming up and crying as if it is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that has been the president for the last 60 years in Nigeria. So it's uncalled for.
Okay, now let's talk about your political party, the APC. Some have said that there are concerns of internal party democracy battle within your political party, that there is a crisis, that you have been able to stage manage, that more or less like it's a makeover approach within your political party. Is that true?
It's not true anyway, and at the same time it's true, because politics, they said politics is not absolute everywhere. So we have a lot of issues we manage, and that is it shows the ability, it shows the status and level of the leadership of the party to be able to manage people, because you see, people with different interests are very difficult to manage, and if we are able to do such, is not a small job to do. So APC has their own issues as well. We have, but we are managing it. Do you get it? If you have 20 people, in my federal constituency, we have almost 20 people that are vying for the office of House of Reps. So, and the leadership were trying to manage the situation. The same thing applicable to the governorship aspirant and so on. So we are going to manage the situation. Win-win is going to be win-win. You stay like this, you stay like this, your time is coming, you too, you move on, so time. So that is how to manage people, and that is what we are doing. So the problem they are facing in opposition is even minor now. Once they want to do primary now, we'll see who they are going to put forward, because there will be more problems, and some people will still even leave the party to another party.
Okay, now very quickly, let's talk about this. According to some of the people I have hosted on this platform, one of them specifically is Honorable Ara from Oluyole local government. Okay. He was a member of the APC. He left the APC just recently and joined Accord in Oyo State. And he made mention that the party structure in your political party favors established figures over imagined voices like yours. Is that true?
It's not true. It's not true. You see, politics is strategic. You need to take your time and study. And it takes a lot of patience and determination to be able to achieve something tangible and reasonable in political party in Nigeria, especially non-political party. Do you get it? You can be champion in all the lesser parties. It's possible because they have little strength.
Resources and of course
the structure are not even there. But when we are talking of party of 40 million capacity, so it's not a party that you just wake up one day and you join that party and you feel that you want to achieve whatever you want to achieve. It's not done like that, because a lot of people have dreams as well. The way you have your dream, other people has their own. So the thing is, if you are joining a political party, what is very important is to understand the concept of that party, the manifesto of the party, the culture of the party. Do you get it? Before you join it. Once you join a party and you are convinced before joining that party, it takes you nothing to be patient with the system, the way it goes. At the end of the day, you are going to get to the power. When we are talking of our leaders now, some people have been there 20, 40, 30, 50 years. Do you get it? Patience, perseverance, consistency, and determination. That is what will take us. So I am just appealing to all our youths to be more patient and strategic in our movement. Do you get it? It's not possible. Okay, I contested in 2018, 19, political dispensation, the same thing 2022, 2023, and I'm still there because I'm convinced I know what I really want to do. Do you get it? If I move to another party, I come back again, I will not have the value that I'm having presently. And consistency is giving me a lot of added value in the community. That people say, no, this one is not, he really knows what he wants to do. So it's a lot of, so we need to build, you know, if you are not a son of Abiola or a son of Buhari, you need to build that name. You need to build the trust. You need to build the conviction in the people, so people will have the trust in you that this person really have stuffs, what it takes to be a leader.
Okay, as an aspirant in the 2027 elections, the build-up is here already. So what has your experience been so far within your political party? Has it been fair, competitive, or challenging?
It's challenging anyway, because you see, I said politics is not absolute, and there is nothing that is perfect. Do you get it? And the one thing that made it more easier for me is because I so much believe in God and I believe in time. Do you get it? So all the shenanigans that might have happened in the past, I believe it was even part of the game, and also it gives me a lot of experiences and knowledge. Do you get it? To understand people and understand how to deal with people and maneuver my way. So I learned a lot of lessons to the extent that when the thing was happening, I felt hot, and after which, moving forward, I was now learning a lot of things out of it. That, okay, this is how it is, this is how this one happened. If I don't have all those experiences and I got to the power, I might even fuck up because I don't have enough knowledge then to be able to handle certain things. Because if you are elected under a political party, big political party like APC, and you are not well equipped,
the pressure of expectation,
you will fuck up.
Okay, now let's talk about some situations. How important is a strong opposition for democracy like Nigeria?
We need strong opposition in Nigeria. That was even as part of the
because
reason,
some people have accused your political party of trying to
they are just accusing. They
to
need
silence dissenting voices.
When APC was formed, nobody can silence APC. Nobody can challenge us because we are a formidable team that really knows what they were doing. I expect opposition to be firm and have a very good direction. Do you get it? It's a pity we don't have one presently because it assists the government too. If you are in government and you did not see people challenging you, calling you to order, we are all human beings. We are not perfect. Do you get it? There are some policies that you even put forward. And at the end of the day, you see that these policies are not good for the masses. It is the work of the opposition to
highlight that.
So once they are highlighting it, challenging your decision, that was when you sit back and say, what we have done, this thing is not correct. Okay, let's reverse it and put forward another one. But if there is no reasonable opposition on ground to challenge the government, it's not good. It's not even good for democracy, because that is the beauty. When you see people challenging you, you can put forward your scorecard and see that, am I doing the right thing or am I lacking behind? So, but if you don't have a credible opposition in Nigeria, it's going to kill our democracy. So I'm using this medium to appeal to our opposition to get themselves right and to be able to do the right thing for the betterment of Nigeria as a country.
Okay, a very big question that just dropped, and that comes from a comment on our social media, and it says Nigerians are facing economic challenges. What do you think the government, which is that of your political party, at all levels, is getting right, and where do you think they are falling short?
Where the problem lies presently is it lies on the hands of the governors. They are really giving this administration a lot of problems.
How so?
Thank you. You see, the major problem President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is facing now is because he removed
fuel subsidy.
The fuel subsidy immediately he was sworn in, and diverted all the money to the governors and the local governments. You see, when you are taking some decisions, you felt that if you do like this, okay, there will be more resources to the states, everybody will be. Now the money that have been going to the governors for over 3 years now, what have we seen? Even the local government, even including APC governors, they are not releasing funds
for local government. So what else do you think the federal government can do about this? Because yes,
federal government
the first thing they got by the Lateef Fagbemi's son, he went to court and said, look, you have to release these funds to local governments. And since then, some of them have said, no, we are not doing it that way. A typical example is the governor of Oyo State, Engineer Seyi Makinde, who said, saying you want local government autonomy at this time is a distraction. That was his exact statement at that time.
He doesn't even believe in the third tier of government, which is local government. Do you see? You see, I told you something, that governance is a high level of being strategic in administrative operations. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, very strategic. You see, even by October this year now, we have another thing. We have a fourth tier of government, which is regional. Everything is in place. And that of the local government is going to be done. You know, you are doing democracy. The president, there are some things I cannot say. Let me skip it. Do you get it?
We might just want to learn from you. If you beat here and there.
You see, president just need to pause for the election before he concludes certain things. Do you get it?
That might affect his credibility going to the next election.
As I'm talking as I'm talking to you now, the local government are registering with the CBN. The registration documentation is ongoing. So once that is done, then the money
funds will be sent directly to local government accounts. How about if governments now bring all these monies back together to the state coffers?
The chairman of that local government will
be held responsible.
Yes, will be held responsible because the money is going to their account. So, and they will account for wherever the money goes to. They get it. And the other one is the election to the local government. It needs to be addressed as well, because
some say INEC should conduct
if you continue doing state INEC independent is not going to work. But if you have INEC handling the local government election, it's going to be very credible, at least to a certain extent, and also the people will be responsible, because if you vote for people, you'll be able to charge them, to ask them what they have done. But if you see, look at the election we are doing, local government election, it's just jamboree. So people were not even voting talkless. Even people in my constituency, even as I'm talking, I don't know the councillor of my ward. I don't know anybody. Do you get it? Because it's not normal election. If it is real election, that people campaign, work for it. If you work for it before you get to the local governments, you know what you are going there to do. You'll be able to take charge of the affairs there. But if you are not, you did not work for it, they just put you there. You just collect your salary and go and sleep somewhere. And if the problem of local government is solved in Nigeria, 50% of Nigeria problem will disappear.
Okay, very quickly, let's talk about Oyo State APC. A lot of back and forth in the recent times, and there was an allegation just recently that the Olubado of Ibadan land His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashidi Adewolu Ladoja Arusa I was involved in what they call a clandestine kind of arrangement to remove the governor of Oyo State from office, and that also included the wife of the former governor, who's now an ambassador, Ambassador Florence Ajimobi. Now there was this meeting with the Speaker of the Oyo State House of Assembly, Honorable Adebo Ali Ogundoye, that there should be a way that they kick him out of office. And some have said, some debunked the story, and some are saying yes, it was true, there was a meeting. Even the Speaker denied, he said there was a meeting, but he denied the fact that he received any fund from that. And then there was a comment by the first son of the Olubado himself and said, look, you begged me to take you to my father, and if you fail to do the right thing the next also has, I'm going to show receipt of how you did that. So, is that going to be a kind of a destabilization for your political party? Or is that an advantage to you as it destabilizes the camp of the current administration in Oyo State?
You see, the current governor is trying to play a script. You see, maybe 2 or 3 days before that time, before yesterday, the former governor of
Ekiti
State made a statement that governor is planning to remove
the Olubado of
Ibadan land. And they all went to the media and debunked it. That is a lie, saying rubbish. So, we had that information.
First hand. They
are planning it. And they instructed the Speaker to make a release to indict the Olubado and Chief Mrs. Florence Ajumabi. So that, because the king has been going to Lagos, going to Aso Rock to meet Asiwaju, the governor is in problem.
Because there has been meetings between...
What are they discussing? He does not have any feedback of what is going on. He is disturbed that what is going on, what is the relationship that this Baba is going to meet president up and down, what is going to happen? And the next thing, he organized a coronation for 3 high chiefs to Obas.
In the absence.
In the absence. And Olubadan gave excuse that those people said they are not going to be around, that they should shift it. He did not shift. He went ahead and did it. And Olubadan did not go. So the governor has his own script that he wants to indict. So the son of Olubadan said he will show the receipt of the messages he said, not money. The messages he sent to him, begging him to take him to
the Olubadan.
The Olubadan. You are begging someone to take you to Olubadan. It's not the Olubadan that call you that you should come. That I want to offer you so. No. It
He
was
went there by himself.
You went there by yourself. You were appealing, begging the son to take you there so that your going will have a strong backing and Baba will support you for your governorship ambition. So how does that translate to they are bribing you? And the APC, have been asking them since yesterday that the Speaker of the House should mention those that offer him money. Mention their name. Nobody is dead now, between that time and now. Mention their name. So it was a script that has been written. It's just that Governor Ayo Fayose exposed
saw it coming.
Governor Seyi Makinde. He has people there that gives him direct information.
Within the government?
Within the government of Seyi Makinde. So once he had the information, he just releases that this is the plan of Governor Seyi. So now a governor is now coming out that a king wants to
impeach him.
It sounds somehow that a king wants to
impeach the governor. It happened in Ibadan.
Eh?
It happened to the Olubadan of Ibadan land while it was a governor.
No, it's not a king that is politician. He's politics.
Someone that wasn't meant to be on the seat.
You see, if they want to impeach a governor, they must have a lot of reasons behind it. Not a governor that has done 7 years out of 8 years, that is going home, he has nothing to do again in this political space of Oyo State. So impeaching him, of what benefit, of what effect to even the king or the APC? If they impeach Governor Seyi Makinde, are they going to come and pick someone from APC to be the governor? We don't have any. We never even think of that. We are planning for election. You can see APC from one stage to another stage. We are planning, seriously strategizing for election.
Does your political party now have an anointed candidate for gubernatorial election?
As at today that I'm talking, no anointed candidate. Even from the mouth of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed, the President of the Federal Republic.
But some people have been going for consultation.
That is politics.
Some say that's the reason why Senator Sharafadin Abiodun Ali failed to take the crown.
No, that is, he's doing his own politics now. Everybody is politicizing. This time around, everybody is trying to strike.
Does he have the backing of some political stakeholders in your party?
He will have his own backing. There is none of the gubernatorial aspirants that do not have 1 or 2 people that is backing them, giving them assurance that no problem, I will support you. Continue. You see, this is a game. This is a race. It's just a seat of one person. We have almost 16 aspirants jostling for governorship candidature in the APC, and it's going to be given to just one person. So every one of them, they are going to be scheming, working for the ticket until the last day that they say, okay, this is the person we are using. Maybe by consensus or by direct primaries.
You are also an aspirant. You want to contest for the election.
Yes.
You hope to get the ticket of your political party.
Yes.
What made you think you should go back into politics? That is one. And then bringing it back home, just like I said earlier that you are contesting, what is the state of governance in Oyo State that made you decide to go for the Oyo State House of Assembly?
Thank you. One of the reasons why I joined politics ab initio is because of people's welfare, and the environment in Ibadan is not that encouraging. Do you get it? Looking at other states that are very close to us, like Lagos, we see that we still have a lot of things to do. Do you get it? But the way they are doing politics in Ibadan or in Oyo State is they have studied people and they categorize them to the kind of people that do not need much. Just push little things to them. They are okay. They will be praising you. Do you get it? If you are doing what the governor Shemagide is doing in Ibadan, if he's doing the same thing in Lagos, he must have been pitched.
What exactly do you think he's doing that you think he cannot do in Lagos?
He's not. What I mean is not doing anything in your state.
Some people will argue with you.
They will argue. They will argue because they have studied them that they are not so that exposed. When you are not too exposed, they put 2 naira, 3 naira to you. You are happy. You'll be smiling that you are okay. And there are some questions that you need to ask that you will not be asking.
Fundamental questions.
Number one is, where is the local government fund going for 7 years? Where is the money for 7 years? You will not ask. Let me give you an example. In my local government, we are taking nothing less than 600 million averagely. Monthly. So the salary of the staff, up and down, if you add everything together, maybe 50 million. Let's say 100 million. Do you get
Left with 500 million.
Left with 500 million. We have not seen, for the past 7 years, we have not seen the effect of 300 million in that local government for 7 years.
That's a bold claim.
Yes.
Are you challenging the state government?
I'm challenging them to prove me wrong. Come up with the things they have done in Ibadan Southeast local government. Averagely, we'll have 1.1 billion a year.
Ibadan Southeast is in the city center.
It's city center. And people are swallowing, they are wallowing in poverty. There are areas that there are no roads. Even if you get there, you will pity people, the way they are living. You will go to some areas, you will see guys, boys, young boys, you see teenagers.
That are meant to be productive.
Like 20, 50, they will be roaming about from morning till evening. They have nothing to do for their life. If you go to schools, dilapidated schools in Ibadan Southeast.
And you're not happy with that?
I'm sad.
You think you can change
Let me tell you something. This government that is saying a lot of money has not built any model school in Oyo State. He has not built any model school. I stand to be corrected. They should challenge us. Come up with... local governments in Lagos State, they are commissioning schools, standard.
Would you compare the allocation for Lagos?
I said they should give us,
compared to that of Oyo State.
They are giving us our 500 million every month. We have 1.1 billion. How much are they building school with equipment? How much are they doing roads? For a year. We'll get 1.1 billion for this year. We'll get another one for another year. We'll get another one for another year. What are we not going to... You know, they have bastardized the brain of most of our people in Oyo State to the extent that we are not seeing money. It's not Lagos, so it's Lagos that they are seeing money. The allocation they are taking from Lagos is different from the one we are taking. Local government.
Is it safe to say it's a case of mindset? And
yes, it's a case of mindset. And Lagos State, they are dividing all their local government allocation because they have excess SADAs that they are not recognized at the federal. So the money that goes to the normal local government, they will now...
have 20 local governments.
Yes.
But about 50 in total.
50 some, maybe 57. They will now divide the money into that, and they are still doing a lot of big projects. In Oyo State, even the SCDA, this governor do not even believe in local government, talk less of SCDAs. And that is where our problem lies, security-wise, education-wise, and poverty elevation-wise, and healthcare-wise. If ordinary citizens in Nigeria, locally, they cannot take treatment of typhoid and malaria for free. For free, typhoid and malaria. The kids, they cannot get any healthcare facility from the, what do they call it? I've been to some primary healthcare center. If you go there, they will test you what happened. They will say you should go and do test. You pay for that test. After paying for the test, they will write drug for you. Go and buy so-so, go and buy so-so. That is the primary healthcare center we are enjoying in Oyo State. So it's disheartening that things are not working at all. So if local government can be getting their funds, the House of Assembly can be getting their funds, as in local House of Assembly autonomy can be done. we have a lot of resources from that place too that will move to the constituency. The local government will have a lot of resources. They should leave us the local level. They should be spending their money upstairs. We don't care. If you are a governor, be eating your allocation. It's none of our problem. People will call you to come and be accountable when the time comes. But locally, let the people breathe. Let the masses live. So the masses that you are eating their allocation, you are eating their money, and you are still instigating them to federal government. Is a lot of things are to be adjusted and corrected.
Honorable Lukman Akanbi, what would your candidacy represent? Will this represent continuity or total change, or a blend of both?
We cannot continue to do things like this. It's not edible for our own sanity as well. So we cannot continue like this. Let me tell you, there's one thing, even some of our party members are doing that I'm not in support of. They want to, but some people have been changing now. I see some of our reps that are changing now. They are calling people, asking them what they need. They offer them cash. They offer some people some machines that they need for their product. Is it because the election is near? No. They are doing it. Because what we used to know before is, we want to do empowerment, they will buy bicycle, motorcycle, they will buy generator, that one is waste of money.
Things they do not need. They end up selling it.
They sell it on that spot before they get out of the field. They say, how much? Just give me 100K, give me 50K. That one is no empowerment. Do you get? We need to change the face of things. Do you get? This is 21st century. If our past leaders have done it certain ways, that was what works for them then. But now we are in jet age. Things have changed, and the political space too needs to be changed.
Just before we go, if you get elected as a member of Oyo State House of Assembly, what would success look like for you after your first term in office?
I'm going to do everything in my capacity to ensure that I make an alarming change in my constituency. What they have not experienced before. I'll make sure I do it, and most especially feedback. In my manifesto, I have what I call quarterly
town hall meeting.
Yes, with the stakeholders.
You think that's missing now in Oyo State politics?
It's missing because you see, when you said you send me to go and represent the constituency, for example, and I get to the House of Assembly for 3 years, and I come back to you after 3 years that I want to do election again. That is not representative. You are representing yourself. You are not representing the community. If I get 1 naira from the house, I'll be getting my money now. I'll be getting my salary. I'll be getting my allowances. Do you get it? And I'm not getting anything now. So when I'm in the house and I'm getting my allowances, I don't care. Anything that has to do with the constituency, I call people. This is what is coming for you. Yeah.
How do we make this work?
If we want to propose any law in the House of Assembly, I go to them. We want to propose this law. Okay, what's your idea? What's your idea? We'll come up with the idea. I go there and file it. Do you get it? So I will represent them. They have never experienced something like that before. I will do it. It doesn't take me anything. And I will make sure that I use my influence to get a lot of things for my constituency. The connection I have locally and internationally. To ensure that my people I cannot do everything. I'm not God. But I will do the best that I could.
What would you say lastly before we go, what would you say to the opposition parties in Nigeria right now?
I'm just appealing to them to get themselves right and to be focused. And they should avoid the distraction. They are just distracting themselves. Do you get it? Court is giving you order, you are doing protest. Do you get it? I've not seen it in the constitution of this country that says that whenever a court give a judgment on a matter, the next thing to correct that judgment is protest. I've not seen it. So they should be reasonable enough. They should stop all these petty politics they are playing. It cannot take them anywhere because APC is very strategic to win election. We are not playing on anybody's emotion. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. Lukman
Akanbi,
for coming to Dominion Broadcast Group, and of course being on the Poliscope this evening. We say thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Quite unfortunately, our time is fast spent. We cannot pick phone calls on this show this evening, but we do hope that next time we bring him, we'll be able to expand this the more, and of course take phone calls and take feedback. We could only take a few comments, but then next time we'll be able to expand more. And it has been an insightful and engaging conversation, and clearly the issues surrounding Nigeria's democracy requires continuous dialogue and active citizen participation, just like he mentioned. My sincere thanks to Honorable Dr. Lukman Akambi, popularly known as Dollar, for sharing his thoughts and perspectives on the state of the nation. And as always, the future of our democracy lies not just in leadership, but in the collective responsibility of the people to stay informed, of course, involved, and engaged. Join us again next time on the Poliscope as we continue to bring you conversations that matter. I am Samson Balogun. Good night from here. Stay informed.